All right, Virgo. Wow. I wanted to say this. One thing that's really interesting to me here is we have the two eights, and I'm almost positive that these eights showed up in another reading. And the readings I've done thus far, just to let you know, in case there's any correlation, is Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, and Leo. And it's interesting too, because the King of Wands, this is my Leo card. Oftentimes, even though it's a fire sign, which is Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And it doesn't have to be, but I just wanted to make that distinction. And we have the Queen of Swords here. And the Queen of Swords for me oftentimes is Gemini card, but it doesn't have to be, because she also represents Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Now, what's so interesting to me is I feel like for some of you, I'm getting not just moving, and this can mean many different things when I think of moving. So it could be an actual physical move. It can be a move like from one job to another. It can also, when I get movement, there's messages, or you're waiting to hear a message regarding a situation that will affect the next move that you make. So this could be in work. This could be in love. This could be in family is what I wanted to say, because I'm picking up the number 4 very strongly. 4 has to do with family. It has to do with foundations. It has to do with structure and stability and new beginnings. And how apropos that we have the Ace of Wands, which does signify a new beginning. So now, one thing I wanted to say is this. I feel like some of you, there may be some major changes in terms of a relationship or a marriage. I feel that, what's quite interesting is I feel that because the king and the queen here, and the king is in the challenge position. The queen is at also the what's influencing partially. I mean, they're both influencing, but I feel like for some of you, there is a feeling where you may not have been, or you've been feeling that you're not on the same page, but yet there's history here. Something about history or the past has some influence on what's going on now, is how I'm picking this up. And with the Queen of Swords here, oftentimes for me, balance is important, but also a big decision for some of you that is going to be either considered or looked at through the rest of March. For some of you, I feel like it's a difficult decision. But I feel that somehow the past is got some influence here, and it may allow both of you, or at least one of you, to start making a move in a different direction. And because I feel this energy is stuck. There's something that is stuck. Now, this could definitely be a partnership in terms of work or family dynamics, because we are speaking of the number 4. This could be like a relative, or that there's been battles within family, because I feel that there's a division. There's something that has gotten in the way. And that's possibly why the number 5 is here and in the outcome, because there's been some instability. There's been some conflict. Now, in the positive sense, there's changes coming. And when something begins, something ends. And often, not always, sometimes you can start something new and not end something. But in the positive sense, if there is an ending coming, I feel like there's definitely the beginning of light up ahead. That's the way that it's coming across to me, because I'm seeing like a glimmer of light, or a glimmer of hope, I guess, is kind of the message that I am picking up. But this definitely could be battles within the work environment too. But another thing that I'm also getting is I feel like, especially with the Queen of Swords in reverse, there's been possibly lack of communication. And then all of a sudden, communication comes in. All of a sudden. And this could be from a whole different source. Or it could also be what influences the move and things to start moving. But I feel that, let me see, one thing I wanted to say is I feel that this move may be because of something that happened to a home. And I'm getting, I'm hearing where there's smoke, there's fire. So I feel like some of you may, and this may be just regarding one person, but I feel like somebody has to move because of an actual fire. Like there was, somebody really tried to battle, or the fire department or somebody, to try and put out this fire. And it happened so fast. It just came so quickly that there was nothing that could be done. It was, so I feel that there is somebody moving because of that. The other thing that I'm feeling is I'm also picking up the number 3, and I feel like with the past influencing, I'm getting that something is getting in the way of these two people seeing eye to eye. Now, this could be something from the past that they're not able to forgive or to trust. This could be also something from the past where I feel like somebody is just so tired, and you'll know this. This is not something that the decision to move may come very quickly, but I feel like somebody is so tired of someone's behavior. Like this has been going on and on and on, that you just suddenly say, that's it. I can't do this anymore. And you're moving forward, or making steps to move forward. So it may not happen by the end of March, but you're now like a light bulb goes off in your head and you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm tired of this fighting. I'm tired of things getting between us. We're not on the same page, and that's it. And I feel like, I'm sorry if I just said this. I feel like this could have something to do with an addiction. So this number 3, the third, I was going to say the third thing could be an addiction. And I feel like it could be drinking, or it could be like someone smoking so much that, I don't know, it's affecting the other person's health. Like, I don't know if they keep smoking in the home, or if this is smoking something else that is affecting the person, that they're not present. They're just not, because I feel like somebody is really, the King of Wands in the challenge position. He's not, it's like he's looking elsewhere, or she. It can be a she. I want to make that clear. And the same with the Queen, male or female. But I feel like somebody has something that is not, like they keep doing some type of behavior that allows them not to be very present in a relationship. And somebody gets tired and they're moving on, or making steps, as I said earlier. But you know what's really interesting is too, I almost feel like somebody is blaming somebody for something. And what it's almost like it's always everybody else's fault, but theirs is the feeling that this is the way this is coming across to me. Like they don't take responsibility, or maybe this person, male or female, is not taking responsibility. Could also be the Queen of Swords, who is not very communicative or pleasant to be around, or harsh language, or very critical. I mean, there's a range of dynamics, especially, maybe sometimes things are going very smooth and she's very kind. And then with her being in reverse, or he, want to make that clear, is very harsh and critical. Like they have two sides to them. And so, but I feel like there's blaming, like there's arguments back and forth, arguing. And, but what I'm looking at, what's so interesting when I look at these 5 cards, everybody has, a hand in it. Like everybody, if you look at these cards, like if this is a division regarding a family, or if this is division regarding a relationship where one person keeps blaming the other and they're not looking at what they're doing. If you look at all the cards, I mean, the King of Wands has his hand, he's holding up this wand. Here in this picture, there's something in their hand, and we're very much focused on this hand here. So the Queen of Swords obviously has a swords. Everybody here has something in their hand. So I feel like it's almost like there's a situation where everybody had their hand in the pot, or had their hand in something. And, so for positive or for negative, I want to say that. But I definitely feel that there's changes and movements and decisions that quite a few of you are going to be making by the end of March. And I feel like I'm very much focused on this Ace of Wands. And I'm also getting like, I'm picking up, I don't know, there's it's something is in your hands. So I guess it's very much like the future is in your hands, or how you react to the situation is in your hands. So I feel like something with the hands. I wonder if there's a battle going on with insurance companies I'm picking up regarding, I think there was a commercial, if I remember, I don't remember who it is, but I feel like there's something about it's in your hands. Like there is a commercial. I'm getting a sign, like hands. So there could be a battle going on regarding something like someone losing their home, or if this was like a fire, there's a battle, or something with flood insurance. So I'm getting smoke, and I'm also getting water. So there could be definitely battles with insurance companies is how it's coming across to me. So, well, major changes, major shifts. The 5 definitely speaks to changes, especially with these 8s. There's movement. So, and very much, the future is in your hands, is what I'm picking up. So anyway, I hope that this reading brings you some kind of guidance, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have the beautiful rest of the month. All right, take care. Bye.